All right, here we have a Data East Royal Rumble widebody pinball machine. I think this is from '94. This one is in outstanding condition. As you can see, the cabinet is almost flawless. We'll go around and see if we can see any flaws. Yeah, it looks like maybe there was a nick up here. Front looks perfect. No holes drilled for locking bars. Coin door's perfect. Hasn't been broken into. New locks. Yeah. It's essentially perfect. I'm sure you can find a flaw if you try hard enough, but back glass looks to be in really good shape. It's been LED'd. I LED'd it. All brand new, super LEDs from CoinTaker. So it's been completely shopped too. The playfield was stripped down to almost nothing and then cleaned and waxed and put back together with all new rubber bands. I'm gonna have to get a drink because I had some nuts and now they're in my throat. Okay. So it has been completely shopped, new rubbers, all new bulbs. Actually, the computer board's been replaced with a Rotten Dog new MPU board. The old one had batteries on it. The acid leaked and kind of trashed the original board, so bought a new Rotten Dog, which those boards alone are up to, what, $650, $700? They're not cheap. But yeah, it works perfectly. It's a really deep game. There's a lot to it. It's got two play fields, the little mini play field up here with its own set of drop targets and ramps and loop shots and there's drop targets on both levels. Saucers or scoops or whatever they're called nowadays. Bumpers, slingshots, flippers, all that stuff. And everything is working perfectly, and it looks really good. I didn't note any serious flaws to even point out. Yeah, just looks and plays great. It's got the Rumble like shaking motor in it, original from the factory. So at different parts of the game, it will shake the whole cabinet. Part of the Royal Rumble theme, I think. Coin door's super clean inside and out. It has coin mechs that are working. Has a spot for a bill acceptor, but doesn't have one. If you want one, let me know. I've got bill acceptors around here. I can sell you one cheap. But here, we'll start a game and you can just see it. See it in action. I'll only be able to play with one hand here because I'm holding the camera, but see when it hits the bumpers, it even shakes that. Nope. Didn't hit me. Oh, it gave it back to me. Yeah, even the bumpers up there will trigger the shaker motor. Let's see if I can get a flip in. There we go. Got one in. Flippers are nice and strong, as you can see. Oh. There we go. Oh. Okay. Hulk Hogan right there, front and center. This is from well, I would call it the glory days. I mean, when I was a teenager, I liked WWF. I didn't watch it much, but I watched it some. This has got all the famous guys from the 80s and 90s on it. I won't embarrass myself by trying to remember all their names. I just know I remember really liking Mr. Wonderful, whoever that was. So, and Hulk is still a celebrity. Saw him at the Republican convention, which was I mean I wasn't there. I just saw a clip on TV of it. But that was pretty fun. So, anyway, This is really a pretty good game. I would say it's an underrated game because there's a lot of depth to it, a lot of rules. Look at all these different scoring modes. You've got like 12 different modes. This is really from the heyday of pinball, the early 90s, you know, when Twilight Zone and Adams were out. All those great games, Indiana Jones, all the ones with all the tons of modes. This is right in there with them. So, there you go. Thanks for looking.